And that was that the coin was plunder from Red Sea piracy. In the late 17th century, the American colonies was bases of operation for pirates that they were called the roundsmen because they left the colonies, they sailed around Africa, they were roundsmen, and they arrived in the Red Sea to plunder ships. And we've recovered more coins, and I've come across more primary source documents that makes a case beyond a reasonable doubt that Henry Every was in the American colonies, and he did come to Newport, Rhode Island in May of 1696. Him and his men basically pillaged the ship from bow to stern. They departed, they went to the Mascarene Islands in the middle of the Indian Ocean. They acquired slaves. They acquired slaves because everybody was looking for these guys. It was one of the greatest crimes of the 17th century. And they hired slaves to pose as slave traders. When they arrived in the Bahamas, they presented themselves as slave traders because everybody was looking for these guys. When you recover a coin, you know exactly what it is. It's a fleeting moment. It's gone. With this, the real discovery was finding the history behind the coin, not the coin itself. It's not the object. It's not the object in itself. It's the story behind the object, what it tells us. America's first presence in the Middle East came in the form of pirates to plunder ships that were trading between India and the region of the Red Sea. I recovered a coin back in April of 2014, and I was having trouble identifying out in the field, and I washed the coin off. I had a bottle of water, I doused it, and I was amazed to see Arabic script on this small silver coin. It only weighs about 12 grains in silver. It's a very thin coin, very small coin. And I was just, again, amazed to see Arabic script. I hadn't seen anything like it ever before, but I knew exactly where it had come from. But it was going to take about 3 years to prove it. And that was that the coin was plunder from Red Sea piracy. In the late 17th century, the American colonies was bases of operation for pirates that they were called the roundsmen because they left the colonies, they sailed around Africa, they were roundsmen, and they arrived in the Red Sea to plunder ships.